Hi everyone. I just want to drop this quick hello and thank you for all of you who joined me on my road trip. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for showing your love and support for my BFF on her journey and for me on my road trip. Absolutely wonderful to have you there with me, and I'm so grateful I was able to share some of it with you. Although it didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to, it still made some points that I wanted to make, and that was really the main thing. And if it helps one or two people, then the purpose was met, right? And that's what we're all about here at 1111 Butterfly Effect. If we just reach one person, then we've done our job. If we reach more than that, that's a bonus. And for every one person you reach, that ripple effect goes to 10 people. And then times that by 10 and times that by 10. And that is how it works. So get on board the love train, right? A few things I just wanted to cover real quick on this quick post, this quick hello and thank you post was one, thank you. Thank you again for all of you who joined me on the road trip. Please stay tuned for the follow-up that's coming. I am going to be recording a follow-up to my road trip, and it's going to be called Road Trip Wraps. Yes, that's a wrap, folks. The road trip has wrapped up, and we are going to post a follow-up for you. It's going to be basically a follow-up of the road trip, some final words and thoughts. It's also going to be a tutorial about karmic cycles and karmic soulmates, and more specifically about karmic cycles. And they can end. Karmic cycles can end. That's what the road trip was about. And this follow-up post is going to really cover my thoughts, my knowledge, my experience, and divine messages about karmic cycles ending and new beginnings beginning, which it has begun. And believe me, we've only just begun to live. Yes, definitely. I've never been more alive, right? And I hope that's the same for you, because really, that's what it's all about, right? Yes, to enjoy it every little bit, even through the sad parts and the loss. Which, you'll see me cry, I'm sure of it, but I'm not really into seeing and sharing my ugly cries with everybody. So I tried to keep this road trip event, this karmic cycles end road trip event, kind of on a level key, not so low and not so high, but just expressive, right? And the follow-up post, I think, hopefully will reiterate some of what I was trying to, some of the points I was trying to make on my road trip for all of us on this divine journey. So I hope that my points come across in one form or another, that you get the message, right? Because that's what 1111 Butterfly is about. It's about spreading the message and spreading love, right? Because love grows here on this channel. Right. So, okay, I've covered the thank you for joining me on the road trip. I've covered the up and coming follow-up post, karmic cycles, the road trip wrap, excuse me, that's the name of it, road trip wraps, which is going to cover my karmic cycle ending road trip. Spit it out, blah blah. And lastly, really, and more importantly, I wanted to share with you, while I was in California, I visited one of my sisters, and she gifted me something. And what she gifted me was our oldest sister, who passed away in 2008, was a tarot card reader. She was the psychic, out of the closet psychic medium of the family, and she read cards. She was into divination, and she, to not mince words, she was a Wiccan high priestess. And when she passed away, the next oldest sister um, got some of her belongings, and these cards were part of that. And so while I was in California, the next oldest sister gifted me our oldest sister, our late sister's tarot cards. And I'm here to say that I'm excited about it. It's a good feeling. I know that my oldest sister, my late oldest sister, is with me, guiding me through this journey so that I do it right. I get it right. And I want to do her proud, so to speak. And I'm excited to, share this with you. I got some literature, I got books, so I'll be studying the books. I am an oracle reader. I'm an oracle channeler, excuse me. I'm a psychic in the ways of I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairescent. And those gifts are being honed right now. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a truth seeker. Okay, I got a built-in lie detector in my body, right? So on and so forth. But what I'm learning, what I'm re-educating, or what I'm educating myself on something new is the tarot. I myself haven't used the tarot as a divination tool in my circle. So this is something I'm learning right now, and that is why my one sister gifted me the other sister's cards, is so that they can become a part of my the embarking of this new journey, new path of this journey I'm on. It's, so difficult to express things in a moment, especially on the fly. And those of you who have a YouTube channel can attest to that. That you want to say a whole lot. And you've got this much time to say your thoughts. And, sometimes they just don't come out exactly as you want them to. But anyway, I got 3 decks and the literature, and I can't wait to, learn more about the tarot and implement the decks that I received, the 3 decks of my sisters that I received. And I'm telling you this just to give you a little insight of me and my background and who I am. I come from a family of preachers. My dad's a preacher, his dad is a preacher, and, I was born and raised Catholic, so I have that, that has influenced my life. I also have the psychic part in us. Yeah, I could go on, and I am going on, and it's just wrecking this video. So I'm going to stop talking now. Darn it. It was going good there for a minute, huh? I may cut this part out. Who knows? Anyway, the bottom line is that I wanted to share that with you to give you a little insight about maybe who I am and the background of where I come from, as far as my family goes. And that's really just the tip of the iceberg. But it might give you a little insight of who I am and where I'm coming from in my journey. So I think I've covered everything I want to talk about. Maybe on a basic level. thank you very much for joining me on the road trip. Please stay tuned for the follow-up uh, post that will be coming up soon. And then that will be called that will be called Road Trip Wraps. And then again, also, I'm looking forward to making some subtle changes in the channel that you'll notice and implement the tarot into my toolbox. Right? So until next time, thanks. Take good care. Again, thank you all for joining me on my road trip and breaking ground with me here on this channel. Namaste.